Alright, hello, and welcome to the Game Ball. I am Lavawalker, and today we will be taking a look at NeverWinter races and classes. Of course, this is just going to be the start of the reviewing of NeverWinter. Now, you may be asking, why am I actually reviewing NeverWinter? I felt like reviewing something, and I didn't want to review another Minecraft mod. That's about it. And also I don't have any, I don't have any real newish games to review lately. I could review BioShock Infinite or something, but that's on console and I don't feel like looking up all the footage for that. So I'm mostly just being lazy. And you'll probably be able to see it in this video. But nonetheless, let us begin. Just a quick note. Remember that you probably should not pick your race just on numbers. I know that I didn't, and so I chose for mostly looks, and I am very happy with my Guardian half-orc. That's my main so far. And, yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, and now to start off we have the half-elf. Now then, their bonuses are Constitution and Charisma, or Wisdom. Meaning that they can be a pretty good Guardian, because the Guardian's main stat is Constitution, or a Cleric, because the Cleric's main stat is Wisdom. They could also be pretty good with anything that has Charisma as a secondary stat, or Wisdom as a secondary stat, like the Control Wizard. And now for the Tiefling. That's what I call it. I don't know how to pronounce it actually. But their bonuses are Charisma and Constitution, or Intelligence. Which means that they can be, just like with the half-elves, anything that has Charisma as a secondary stat, or a pretty good Control Wizard, seeing as Charisma is a secondary stat of the Control Wizard and Intelligence is the main stat. They could also be an alright Guardian, seeing as the Constitution, like I said, with the half-elf, is the main stat for Guardian. And now for the elf. Their attribute bonus is stat bonus. Stat bonus is dexterity and intelligence, or wisdom. Okay, so the dexterity would make them a pretty good trickster rogue, and the intelligence would make them a good Control Wizard, and the wisdom would make them a good devoted cleric. Now for the dwarf. So then, their stat bonus is a little bit behind on this one. Constitution and Strength, or Constitution and Wisdom, I believe. Yes. So Constitution and Strength, which is good for Great Weapon Fighter, because of the Strength bonus, and the Guardian, because Strength is a secondary stat, and of course Constitution, main stat, and the Wisdom is good for the Devoted Cleric, of course. Now for the human. The humans have +2 to any stat that you want, so they don't have 2 bonuses like all the other races, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing, because with human that means that, like in any other game, you can be anything that you want. Great weapons fighter, just add 2 to strength. Guardian, just add 2 to constitution. Or maybe you wanted to be a control wizard human, then just add 2 to intelligence. And just keeps going on. You can put it to any stat that you want. Now for the half-orc. Like I said, my main is a half-orc. So, their bonuses are strength and dexterity, or constitution and dexterity, I think. So then strength and dexterity is good for the great weapons fighter, because strength main stat and dexterity is a secondary stat. Or that's good for being a guardian, because of the constitution main stat and the dexterity second stat. And believe it or not, they're also good at being a trickster rogue, because of the fact that strength is a secondary stat of the trickster rogue, while the dexterity is a main stat. Alright, so then that essentially wraps it up for the number bonuses. I'll continue with all the other bonuses, of course,